All right. What what am I doing? I'm gonna try and explain to you why I have this knife, and I was gonna do that, but now I'm not sure I can explain this because it's ridiculous. This knife is ridiculous. There's no good reason why I should have this knife on my channel. None at all. Zero. Zero reasons. But it's here. I couldn't help myself. I am so sorry, but I could not help myself. I saw this knife. Okay, one of our viewers, pointed me out to the Dutch Bushcraft YouTube channel. And those are a couple of young kids that have a great channel. They do awesome editing, and their whole storylines and how they come up with that is great. And they actually teach you some interesting and useful skills of bushcraft. But they are young, enthusiastic, humorous, and entertaining. And they did a video on this knife, and I'll put the link to that YouTube video in my description box. You can watch it. It's hysterical. But they take one of these, and this is the way it comes in this box, okay? And I'm sorry that I haven't opened it up yet because I hate sitting there watching videos where they don't open the knife. But I just pull it out of the box. I mean, when you pull it out of the box, I put this back on. I've already had this knife out. But it comes like that. It's got this little wrap here. So I just wanted to show you that's how that happens. Okay, so then you take this off. And I know you're shaking your head going, you have lost your mind. Yeah, this is the number 13. This is Giganticus. This is like their big trophy knife. And yes, you can flip that open. Actually, I don't have room in this half of the house to do that. But I mean, oh my God, no, don't do this. So in any case, you turn this ring and it locks it in place. And the blade, oh God. This thing is like freaking 100 yards long. I can't even get this in my video. It's like, why did you even get this? So you got a 9-inch blade, and it's not it's over 9. It's almost 20 inches long. Let's just go down that road. So what is that centimeters wise? Oh my God, like 51 centimeters. What's the blade length? It's 27 and a half centimeters. No. 22 and a half centimeters. Oh, that's all? Oh, okay, I'm not that embarrassed. You're right, it says 22 centimeters right there. This is incredible. This is a huge, huge knife. Let me just give you an example. And I'm not going to tell you why I bought this knife because I have no idea. I just thought it was so cool after watching their video. And the entire normal EDC knife is not even as long as the blade. Well, almost. There you go. The Kaiser Sovereign. Opened. Now, if you're going to match blades, well, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I got it because it was just so incredible. I've seen these before, and I've always thought about what would it be like to actually have that monster in your hands. And this is, I believe this is birch. Oh crap, give me that. So Meet the Giant. Yeah, this is off their site. The Giant, prized by collectors. The blade is 8.66 inches, and it's Sandvik steel. Wow, amazing. Yadigan blade, I don't know that shape, but I guess that's what it is. Turkish saber type thing. Beechwood. Did I say birch? Beech. Son of a birch is the beech. From France, the best thing France ever made. Oh, man. Tough. Okay. Well, better than the Citroen car, that's for sure. So here we go. Wow. This is not that sharp. Now, I don't think you would want to put a hair popping edge on this because I think this is going to be more like a machete. So you want a good working edge, but not something just so fragile out there. Not a real fragile edge. Yes, we'll never get this all in the, look at that. Almost got it in there. Whew. That's some stuff, buddy. Now this ring slides to lock the blade open. Okay, it's locked. Slides like this so you can close it. And then, you go, well, then it'll just fall out, right? Well, you're right, unless you slide this to lock it in place. And then it won't fall out, which is great. You know what I could see doing, and they abuse the crap out of this blade on that video that I'm telling you about, that you just totally need to watch. In any case, they beat the crap out of this. And it actually functions pretty well, but what happens eventually is the back of this blade tears through this collar, this steel collar here, because it's just not designed to be able to take that kind of incredible chopping force on really hard wood and things like that. I mean, you could chop through like a melon or, produce type stuff or softer vegetation, but you really go after a block of wood and you just really hammer away at it. Now, this would be better like tall weeds and things like that, and I don't think you'd have a problem with this creating a lot of play. But, really, really intense blows, you're going to start deforming this metal ring here. And so it's not going to be, you're going to have a lot of play in this knife at that point. I think it'd be interesting, though, to actually put a really good edge on this. But right now, I'm going to leave it factory. And no, I'm not going to take this outside and chop down anything in my yard, because nothing in my yard needs to be chopped down right now, unless I want some grief from the fairer sex that lives with me, She will not take well to that, like, what the hell are you doing? But it's kind of interesting. I thought I was going to do some stupid video like, how do you like my fancy titanium frame lock flipper? Whoopee! And that kind of thing. But no. Now, that was too stupid. This is really cool. And they make all sizes of knives. But, of course, I have to get the giant one. I mean, if you're going to start, go big or go home, baby. Go big or go home. Yes, this will be on the auction block because I have no idea what I'd do with it. But I'll tell you what. Get you a big old watermelon in the summer. Take this to the picnic on the grill. On the grill, you got a big old, thick old steak on there. I mean, you can reach out. The good thing about this is that, with grill tools, when you have a grill, you got a fire going, you start getting in close to there, you start really feeling the heat. That's why grill tools have long handles. Well, baby, this has got a long handle. All day long. You can stay back in the colder temperatures and still reach out and touch that steak. So it'd be handy for that. And, the watermelon, the cantaloupe, I don't know, cutting up a big old Vidalia onion, that kind of thing. I think it'd be really cool. You got a big old grapefruit. Absolutely. Just for the hell of it. Little suckers growing off a bush. They're nice and green and young still. Get them off of there so it doesn't take away from the growth of the main part of the plant when you want to train it. You could do that too. So you could use this truly as a garden tool, a grill tool, a picnic tool as well for cutting up larger items. Birthday cake, anybody? Not a problem. Not a problem. Go right down through the wedding cake. 3-4 tiers of it, not a problem. Can you imagine pulling this out at a wedding reception? Yeah, well, I'd be the guy that'd probably do something stupid like that. But yeah, you lock it closed, take it open her up, lock it open. So yeah, but you know, the blows that this thing, no. But it's interesting. There you go. There's where it pivots. And they say things like, you know, the play here or how easy this blade falls in or out of the knife will depend on humidity and things like that, because it's wood around it. So that'll either swell up or, you know, shrink away. Here in Arizona's dry climate, you don't have to worry about this thing swelling up and being a problem with the wood. And I don't know that you would in any case necessarily, but maybe if you got it wet or it was out in the rain or something, who knows. But what a knife. What an incredible knife. And you get this little lanyard thing, right? So you can put this, kind of help you hold on to things as you get a hold of it. So when you got this baby out there and you're doing your thing, you know, you can keep your grip. Wow. Yeah. Probably not something you'd stick in your pocket when you go to formal events, hang around your neck. I just think, I mean, it's funny in a way. I mean, it's comical and humorous, but it's actually a really functional knife with a real Sandvik steel blade that can be sharpened, used continually. Yeah. So, you know what? Tell me what you think. Maybe you've had some of these knives, maybe the smaller ones that you've used to cut up like fish or game or other chores. They're fairly inexpensive. I think this thing sells for around $100 retail. And this is the big boy, so not a terribly fancy box, but it's, wow. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I like the wooden handle. I like the operating system's kind of unique and very functional. Hey, might be a good camping knife. I mean, you could always throw it in the gear pack in the truck or whatever. When you get out to the campsite, you got it with you. Use it for a lot of different things. I don't know. You tell me. I had to get it. I had to do this. Now I've kind of got it out of my system. A little bit. All right. Laugh, make fun, but it's big. Yes, it is. Take care, my friends. We're doing lots of weird things, aren't we? And no, I'm just on my normal medication. I promise you. We love them knives. All kinds of knives. Even big knives, even crazy big knives. So stay sharp, my friends, and stay in touch.